From the KATC Weather Lab, here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, quieting down, getting back to a typical summer scenario as we head into the weekend. Drier air, more stable air moving in, but we're not going to eliminate the chance of rain tomorrow, maybe more so on Sunday, certainly as we start fall, which is Monday, roughly at 2:45 in the morning. I don't know when, but Monday, first full day of fall for the most part, and we have more summer weather for that first week of fall. More on that and the tropics in just a bit, but gone is Dorian. We don't see it in upper levels. We don't see it in lower levels. We have this ridge of high pressure that's kind of banking around Florida, and that's going to be edging in from the east over the next couple of days. High pressure developing across Texas. So where did the storms manifest today? Around the periphery of that high, but mainly north up toward the, we'll say the Red River Valley, and that's what we see going on this evening. All is relatively quiet after showers across the area, but still flood warnings from Texas, Louisiana state line into the Houston area. That means still high water, still impassable roads, still water in homes and businesses. And I feel for the folks that had to go through Harvey, flooded in Harvey, and then flooded this time around. They probably just got back in their homes or just getting back in their homes 2 years later, and then you have this. Locally, we did see an isolated shower or two up in Evangeline Parish, but all is relatively quiet. We'll keep rain chance no more than 5 to 10% overnight tonight. And on the satellite imagery, enhanced imagery, you can see that action up back toward Texas into Oklahoma. And then we get into the tropics, still very busy. And one comment we'll make, it's busy right now, but it's going to get busier toward the end of the month, maybe the beginning of October, as we're watching what's called a Kelvin wave that's going to be moving across the Atlantic basin, and that's going to enhance the tropical activity. Now, we have a wave coming off the African coast, 80% chance of developing next 5 days, but we think this stays in the Atlantic. Another tropical wave here that's going to run into trouble as it gets closer to the Caribbean, Hurricane Jerry, and then another tropical wave that's not probably going to develop. But that's what we said about Imelda, too. So you never know in tropical season, and these are the forecast areas where there might be development. This one, though, again, running out of gas over here. This one we think makes a turn in the open Atlantic down the line, but that's 10 to 14 days away from making a call on that. So we have our tropical wave here. We think this adds to our moisture as we head into Wednesday, Thursday. Heading for the Gulf is a disorganized system. This tropical wave, we said, is probably going to come into really a non-conducive area for development. And Jerry, the main game in town now, a hurricane at that, 80-mile-an-hour storm. Fortunately, most of the worst weather staying just north and east of the islands, northeastern Caribbean. Tropical storm conditions possible, and some tropical rain bands all the way back through, looks like the U.S. Virgin Islands late this evening. This storm, though, moving away from land for now, but it's going to stay a hurricane right around a Category 1 storm, and Bermuda in the crosshairs 4 to 5 days down the road, so they're going to have to watch this system. And they got some pretty rough conditions with Umberto, even though that really missed the island. They did have hurricane force conditions with that storm. But for us, it's quiet overnight tonight. We start off mostly sunny tomorrow. And then by lunchtime, partly cloudy skies. No scattered showers and thunder showers popping up late afternoon. Going through, say, 4 to 6 o'clock will be our prime time for any shower or thunder shower activity. Then it quiets down tomorrow evening. And then Sunday, some high clouds in the morning, but a mostly sunny day. And rain chances should be lower. I'm going 20% or less, although this last model coming in, maybe giving us a few showers or two late in the day. So quiet overnight tonight, 72 the low. That's almost a little bit more pleasant, but boy, it'd be nice to see some 60 soon. Then tomorrow, 89 to 90 the high with a 30, perhaps a 40% chance of those afternoon storms. Normal temperatures this time of year, 88 for the high. So we're getting close to that. As we head into the next 24 hours, there's your rain chances in the afternoon, and then the next 5 days indicating temperatures staying upper 80s to lower 90s. Some tropical moisture moving in by Thursday of next week, but then it goes away for the following weekend, and still 90s getting us to the end of September.
I think we've given up on September.
Thinking of that Green Day song, Wake Me Up When September Ends.
I kind of feel like that every year.
Maybe that's when the cool front will show up on the horizon.
Hopefully so.
Right.
Thanks, Rob.